10 accessories banned in the NBA forever. The NBA is a sport league that normally allows its players to wear whatever they choose. With many players wearing trendy attire to games, the same is true for on-court accoutrements, and many players even wear shooting sleeves and other items to aid them on court. Despite this, we know that the NBA is extremely conscientious about protocol. They always act with the intent and thought, and their rules are never arbitrary. While the NBA isn't often quick to tell players what they can and cannot do, there are several things that NBA administrators have outright forbidden. So let's take a look at this list of 10 NBA accessories that have been permanently prohibited. Number 1. Chains. Let's go back to the early 1980s when NBA players wore sparkling outfits. The league prohibits chains as a potential safety issue, despite gold chains becoming a hallmark style for the 76ers center Darryl Dawkins and others. Golden chains were outlawed by NBA management for safety reasons, and in today's basketball they might be harmful. Dawkins used to wear many chains, and I feel NBA management was correct to prohibit them since they may be quite dangerous. Although other players such as Michael Jordan would wear gold chains during demonstration events such as the slam dunk contest, but you can't argue with the fact that this was the right call to make. Number 2. Air Jordan 1. During a time when most NBA sneakers were mostly white, Bulls guard Michael Jordan wore black and red Air Jordan 1s in a preseason game, and the NBA was not happy with that. However, the league promptly bans them from regular season use, claiming they do not match the jersey. Vague, right? Jordan later joked about the scenario on David Letterman's late night show. Today, they aren't just white sneakers, nearly all of them are multicolored, and you can even write on them. As a result, that rule is no longer applicable. Number 3. Do-rags. When it comes to the 2000s, many accessories were quickly banned by the league. The do-rag was one of them. Sam Perkins elected to wear a do-rag in his game with the Pacers in 2000, and the NBA promptly outlawed the use of do-rags. The NBA stated that they banned do-rags because they posed a safety threat similar to chains. However, it has subsequently been revealed that the NBA believes do-rags broke the dress code because they represented hip-hop culture, which they did not want their league to portray. Number 4. Band-aids. The NBA contacted the Heat regarding Dwayne Wade and his bandages for a cut under his left eye. The issue wasn't with his use of the band-aid, but with its appearance. The problem was the band-aids with flashing lights and an American flag on them. The NBA stated that athletes may wear them for medical reasons, but not for fashion. They said it is too small of a penalty to penalise or fine for violating, so why bother bringing it up? Wade's band-aids were not causing any harm. They had nothing terrible written on them. What's the big deal about an American flag? According to NBA spokesman Tim Frank, a player can wear a band-aid for medical grounds, but it should not bear any name or identity. Number 5. Athletic Propulsion Lab sneakers. The iconic shoe that is so good that it was banned from the NBA is none other than the Athletic Propulsion Lab footwear. Most of you have probably heard about this sneaker by now, but inside these sneakers is a technology that absorbs a ton of kinetic energy and boosts the vertical jump of anyone who wears the shoe by 3 or 4 inches. This is one of those cases where it's easy to see why the NBA banned it. Consider an already tremendously explosive player gaining 4 inches on their vertical. To put it mildly, deadly. However, until all these players could wear the sneakers, it would be unfair as a competitive advantage. Number 6. Upside down headbands. Even the most dedicated fan may have missed the fact that Rajon Rondo has been wearing his headband upside down for the past few years, if you can call it that, because a headband is only a simple loop. You can't truly wear it upside down, but Rondo and a few other players have always worn it with the logo facing upside down. It appears to be a significant thing for the NBA. This season, Rondo has chosen not to wear a headband because the league has asked him and all other players not to wear them with the emblem facing upside down. NBA made an excellent decision. Everyone is aware that an upside down NBA logo is a well-known gang sign. As a result, the NBA has cracked down on this heinous infringement. Number 7. Dark goggles. Dwayne Wade, yes him again, once attempted to wear tinted goggles during a game, but the NBA rejected them because they were too dark. Wade claimed that the bright lights of the NBA court caused him migraines, which is why he wanted to wear the tinted goggles, but he was unable to get relief after the NBA rejected them. NBA referees said that Wade's wearing of goggles gave him an unfair advantage because his opponents couldn't see his eyes. Number 8. Dark masks. Many NBA stars have used black masks during games. However, the NBA eventually decided to prohibit players from wearing black masks, forcing many NBA players to wear transparent masks. In reality, these bans have aided the NBA's development in certain ways. The players used to wear black masks, but they were forbidden for 2 reasons. It is more difficult to follow their eyes when they are guarded, and the player's peripheral vision is hampered. After suffering a fractured nose in 2012, Kobe disguised himself as a superhero. As the clear mask fogged up, he shifted from it. The NBA eventually banned the black superhero mask. The league has not provided an explanation, but it's clear why the league changed its mind and banned the mask that made such a stir on social media. Because the NBA did not profit monetarily from James's carbon fiber mask. The mask and its attendant memes had to go. Number 9. Branded sleeves. Even before Supreme became a billion-dollar brand, its impact had reached practically every area of pop culture, far beyond its humble skate shop roots. A classic red and white design even made its way onto the NBA floor in the shape of a co-branded shooting sleeve worn by Washington Wizard Kelly Oubre Jr. in 2017. Aubre's team requested that he remove the sleeve for fear of violating the NBA's uniform policy, and while he complied, he didn't appear to comprehend which regulation the sleeve was breaking. In fact, he questioned why the product with an NBA emblem exists at all if NBA players are not permitted to wear it. As a result, Oubre had to limit his Supreme flexes to post-game interviews that he did. Oubre changed into a Supreme turtleneck after the game. Number 10. Ninja headbands. The NBA prohibited the wearing of Nike Ninja headbands before the start of 2019 to 2020 season due to variations in the size of the headgear. It generated safety concerns, prompting the NBA to advise players to stop wearing them. These headbands were also declared unprofessional by the league. As a result, players like Jimmy Butler, Drew Holiday, and Montrezl Harrell had to stop wearing it, and the trend faded swiftly. Because of his lengthy hair, Holiday chose to wear it, Harrell chose them because of his dreadlocks, while Jimmy Butler wore them merely for fashion. It's unclear whether Ninja headbands will make a reappearance, but there is a good chance that no other NBA player will wear one during the game. Montrezl Harrell, Mike Scott both criticised the league's decision, but for the time being the players will have to make do without them. Do you expect additional bans in the future? As the league expands and evolves, so do fashion trends. As a result, we may all have more intriguing disagreements in the future. The current period of the league may appear to be much more rigorous than previous ones, when foreign influences such as hip-hop culture were permitted to be front and centre. Now it appears that modern culture has been pushed to the margins. However, it will be more interesting to observe how the NBA addresses the idea of merging professionalism and modernism in the future.